Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn...
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
In the space of, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it's all right because, like, the fighters I want to come to watch, they're not even on yet, so it's all right. It's a chilled one tonight. To be fair, it's a little bit more relaxed out here than it is out there because obviously I'm getting mad trying to sit there and getting a million pictures and stuff, but no, it's all right. It's all good.
All right, big shot.
Sorry, bro. No, it's relaxed. It's relaxed. It's all right.
It's not like people sort of miss you when you come into an arena.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you must be delighted. 2nd of September on a pay-per-view card, yourself and Dave Allen. People probably aren't too comfortable with Dave Allen in a ring again. Have you seen much of that response, and what do you think about that, Frazer?
I've not seen too much of it. Someone just asked me this question before, but I've not really seen too much of that because I've not really seen too much of anything. But listen, I'm sure Dave Allen don't tell other people when to work and how to work, you know. So if he's fit and healthy, which he looks like he is, and he's game to fight, which I know he definitely will be, then leave the man alone. Do you know what I mean? Let him get on and try and provide for his family.
Is he sort of the perfect opponent for the stage you're at?
I think so. I think he's a great name. I think it's something that I needed, to be honest. I think people are getting a little bit sick of the names they couldn't pronounce, coming over with 24 hours notice, and you know they're being taught like they were going to come to win and stuff like that. So I think this was a perfect name. In an ideal world, he'd have been coming off a couple of wins and been boxing. He hasn't boxed for a while, but listen, he's accepted the fight. He's confident in the fight. I'm sure of it. So it's my job just to work hard and you know, neutralise the Rhino on, tranquilise the Rhino on September 2nd.
That's the one. How do you think you got on against Wack?
Yeah, I did all right. You know, I did for circumstances which I won't go into. I did all right. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't the best. I'm sure people didn't get that excited about it. Wasn't the worst, but I learned a lot from it. Come away with a lot, so I'm happy with that.
Do you think people are going to eat their words about you soon?
Eventually. These things take time, but eventually I'm turning into a very good pro.
Because, I mean, the last, couple of months and after the Wack fight, people who are going to give you stick in this through, but really have given you pelters.
Yeah, no, I can take it. You know, I'm tough, man. I'm tough as old boots, and let them get them digs in now. Do you know what I mean? Because I think they eat their words. I'm developing into a really good professional fighter.
So, what do you think Dave Allen at this stage of his career hasn't obviously boxed in a really competitive fight for a while on a big stage? He used to. Of course, he's been in with someone like Luis Ortiz before.
He's been in some big fighters, man.
What can he bring at this stage?
He's got new determination, mate. He's got kids. He's got a kid, and I think he might have a kid on the way. Listen, that brings something out of anyone. I've been there. That's what took me over the line in the Olympic Games. You know what I mean? I had a new kid. So the motivation will definitely be there. He obviously knows how to fight. He's fought loads of times before, and he'll see his opportunity.
He's a tough man. Do you believe you can stop him?
He's a tough man. You know, I think we'll see how it plays out. But I believe I can stop him. Yeah, I believe I have the skill to stop him. Forget the power. I believe I have the skill to stop him. And I'm getting powerful and stronger, punching harder, a lot harder. So, yeah, 100% believe I can. We'll see how it plays out in the night.
Where does a win over Dave Allen take you next, Frazer?
I think it's just another good step on the road. You know, I think obviously I'm going to look at Fabio and David Adelaide. Obviously, them two next names naturally you'd have to look at.
So did he say no to the offer that Sky put to him?
I couldn't tell you. No.
You don't know?
I couldn't tell you. I was led to believe it was a very good offer. Fabio said it wasn't so much of a good offer, so I don't have a clue, which is a shame, you know. I think it would have been a good fight with us, and I'm pretty sure it would have been for really good money. But listen, that's not gone and dead and buried. I think that's something that will have to happen eventually, one way or another. You know, we'll both just keep winning, progressing, and I think we'll definitely please the fans one day.
I spoke to George Warren tonight, and he said he believes that fight with his guy David Adelaide and Fabio Waldy will happen.
Yeah, I imagine it will.
Who comes out on top?
I don't know, you know. It's a good fight. It's a close fight. I think Fabio, if Fabio jumps on Dave Allen, then I think all the referees have this mad thing that Fabio Wardley's got Deontay Wilder power, so they're in there quite quick. But Adelaide, you know, can look after himself as well. So we'll see. I'm not sure.
Natural to fight the winner, maybe end of the year, early next year.
Early next year, end of the year, something like that. Listen, after the last disaster, I don't talk about fights until you know. Let me just deal with Dave Allen, and then we'll go. After that, we'll see what's on the table.
Well, aside from your career, let's just talk about a couple of other things. Tonight, Moses Atalma's on. This will go out tomorrow after hopefully another good win for himself. But everyone is talking very, very highly of him in this sport. How much do you know about Moses? Have you sparred him before?
I've not sparred him before, no. I've seen what he can do in the gym. Fantastic fighter. I followed him from the amateurs, really, and I was more impressed with what he was doing then. You know, so far, he's not scratched the surface on what he can do. But obviously, he's developing nicely into a nice pro. Just same as me, he's got a great amateur pedigree. He's going to need time to become a professional, if that makes sense, and bed in. But so far, you know, he's looked fantastic. The combination punching, just you can tell he's been in the ring a million times. You know what I mean? He looks very comfortable in there, and I'm a fan.
Could be a future fight.
Possibly, of course, yeah. Like, and a huge fight. You know, he's a great fighter, and like I say, the way he's coming through, I'm sure if we both keep building and we both do what we aim to do, then I'm sure one day, you know, the British public are in for a right treat.
What did you make of the back and forth between Joshua McCracken and Froch?
I didn't want to get too heavily involved in it. You know, I didn't really want to speak too much. All I can say about it is that I can't say a bad word. Can't come out of my mouth about Rob McCracken. You know, that what he's done for me, what he's done for British boxing, and what he's done for individual boxers around Britain. I understand Froch backing him. Joshua's comments might have been taken out of context as well, but like I say, you know, I can't say nothing about that. To me, that man is he holds a dear place, you know, in my career and in my heart. So, you know, big up Rob McCracken always.
Okay, we'll move on from that. Just to close off, if you had to make a case for Daniel Dubois on August 26th in Poland against Oleksandr Usyk, no one really is apart from his own team. What is that case?
First of all, Daniel, go and smash it, mate. Go and give it your all. Leave everything in that ring. He can punch like a horse can kick. He can whack.
Is he the hardest puncher you sparred?
Him or David Price, yeah. Yeah, man. Go. Listen, go and leave it all in the ring. You've been fighting for a long time. Remember, this guy, I don't think he's going to hurt you with one punch. So, you know, obviously just get in there and do your thing. Listen to Don Charles, and you know, but I'm rooting for him. And I think everyone in Britain should be. You know, this country's a bit mad when it comes to supporting their own. You know that?
I feel like they're backing Usyk. Well, there's a difference between picking someone and backing them.
I'm picking Usyk. I'm a fan of Usyk. But I'd love to see Daniel Dubois win, throw the spanner in the works. He's a fellow Brit, you know. He was on the Team GB with me back in the day. He's a good guy, quiet guy, you know, nice guy. I hope he wins, man. Fingers crossed for him.
Frazer, appreciate your time on IFL TV. Best of luck September 2nd on a big card, Smith Eubank 2. Go well against Dave Allen, and we'll see what the future holds.
Take care, man.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.